Hello everyone, welcome back to English Hub, your one-stop destination for easy English learning. And today we are here with A Baker from Goa by Lucio Rodriguez. The first part of the chapter Glimpse of India from Class 10 First Flight NCERT book. Let us understand the chapter, its background, and why the bakers hold such an important place in Goan culture. So let's begin. A Baker from Goa is a nostalgic lesson which highlights the importance of traditional Goan bakers, known locally as padders, and how they played an essential role in Goan culture during Portuguese time. The author takes us back to his childhood and describes the arrival of the baker, the sound of his bamboo staff, the variety of breads he sold, and how Goans still remember these customs with great joy and affection. Goa was once ruled by Portuguese, and many Portuguese customs continued even after their departure. One of the most lasting customs was the tradition of bread baking. The narrator explains the breads has always been an essential part of Goan life, especially during the festivals and special occasions. The bakers in Goa were respected. Their presence was a sign of prosperity and celebration. The author says that even if the old traditional furnaces are gone, their descendants continue the profession, providing how deep the tradition runs in Goan culture. The padder was not just a baker, he was a symbol of good times, birthdays, marriages, feasts, and family gatherings. The bakers are the essential part of Goan life. People waited eagerly for him every day. He visited twice daily, once in the morning and again after finishing baking. The children were the happiest upon his arrival. They woke up at the sound of his bamboo staff as chung chung, and this sound created the excitement among the children. The baker carried a large basket filled with bread balanced on his head while wearing a special traditional frock like dress called as kabai. The bakers sold many kinds of breads. For elders, they have large bread loaves called as loaves. For children, they have sweet bread bangles known as bowl. Special sweet buns are also. And for celebration, boinas for Christmas, paos for daily meal, special loaves for marriages and feast. Bread was needed for all these kinds of function like weddings, festival, religious feast and breakfast. Thus the baker was an inseparable part of Goan life. Sometimes villagers paid the baker monthly, recording transactions in a notebook. Children, however, paid in form of joy. They gather around him, hoping for treats, and many times most of the transactions and the records were maintained by the bakers on one of the walls of the place where he was used to bake. The bakers were quite prosperous. They wore kabai, a long frock like dress. For modern bakers, half pants reaching below the knees. Their physical appearance was especially their round, pulpy bellies proved they were well fed and financially stable. This becomes the common phrase, if someone has a pulp figure, he has the physique of a baker. It shows the respect and popularity that bakers enjoyed in Goa. The central theme of the lesson is tradition and culture. The chapter celebrates the Goa's rich Portuguese influenced culture, especially the long standing profession of baking. Nostalgia can be seen. The narrator lovingly recalls childhood memories, highlights the emotional bond between Goans and their bakers. Community life can also be seen. The bakers was the heart of the village. Everyone waited for him, from children to elders. Continuity. Even though times changes, tradition live on, and the baker's profession survives through generation. This chapter teaches us that cultural traditions should be preserved. Simple profession can hold immense social and emotional values. Childhood memories are priceless. Community bonding is what makes traditions meaningful. A baker from Goa beautifully shows us how traditions stay alive even when time changes. The baker is not just a shopkeeper, he is a symbol of Goan heritage. Thank you for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Hub